Hello to all my loyal subjects, my name's King Wolfowl, and welcome to a rather different episode of Collection Carnival. So normally Collection Carnival, going forward, will be pretty much strictly me talking about collectibles and stuff I enjoy, whether it be like my Shaker Cup collection for G Fuel, my title belts and WWE collection, just different things I have around the house. That's generally what the series is going to be about. However, ever since getting re-addicted to Beyblades, I've run into a couple problems with buying stuff third party that I want to warn you guys against. So just don't be like King Wolfowl, and I'm going to tell you how to not be like King Wolfowl. My cat is in the background chasing a fly around, and I don't know how much noise he's making, so if you hear a cat bumping into stuff, that's what that is. So anyway, I went on a website and I was looking at burst Beyblades to add to my collection and found this beauty. This is a Storm Pegasus, which for those who don't know, the second generation of Beyblades, Beyblade Metal Fusion, Metal Fusion and Metal Masters, so we'll lump that all in as Gen 2 versus Gen 1 as the OGs and current Gen burst Beyblades. So the Metal Fusion Beyblades, some of them were remade as burst Beyblades. A handful of them have been remade into modern day burst Beyblades. So have some of the OGs. But I was on the website and I was like, hey, that Storm Pegasus is is on sale around now for like $8. I didn't think anything of it. And I bought it. And then I did a little more research and realized that there's two official Storm Pegasus burst Beyblades. One is from a mystery booster pack from Japan made by Takara Tomy. The other is from a 20th anniversary set also by Takara Tomy, which is the Japanese company that makes Beyblades, in case I haven't mentioned that yet. This is not Takara Tomy. This is also not Hasbro. It is unnamed, unbranded Galaxy Pegasus, or Storm Pegasus, sorry. That was 3D printed by someone somewhere, mass produced, and then third-party sites have been selling it. It works, it spins, it doesn't move like Pegasus. The locking mechanism is super tight on it, so it doesn't really burst all that often unless it gets hit real hard. But it's didn't mean to do that. It's not the quality I was expecting when I was like, I'm buying a Storm Pegasus. This, I'm currently pulling. Honestly, I should probably keep it in the package, but toys are meant to be played with and messed with. Seriously debating buying another set of those to keep on a shelf, but my wife bought me the anniversary set of Takara Tomy Metal Fusion Beyblades. You can see this is the official Takara Tomy Storm Pegasus. You can see the color blue on top, matches the color blue on bottom. This right here is rubber. It's got an extra glaive here for balance and attack speed. And it moves. I have launched it a couple times. It moves like the original Pegasus. This here is like a real light top, dark blue bottom. That's plastic. It's not rubber. That's like a see-through blue, no glaive. Yeah, the only thing that's the same is the stickers on top. Although that's not true either, because that's printed on, and those are stickers that I had to put on. So yeah, you kind of get what you pay for, and it is completely on me that I wasn't paying attention. The big difference between these two Beyblades on the website, because the websites that do sell this do sell these separate sometimes, and this one, the official one, will always say Takara Tomy in the title. It'll say Takara Tomy in the title, it'll say Takara Tomy in the description. Sometimes the description will say whether it is the mystery pack one or the one out of the anniversary set, because some sites will they bought a bunch of the anniversary sets and were selling the individual Beyblades like Sagittarius and Rock Leone and El Drago. They were selling them separate. And it always said in the title and the description, official Takara Tomy. This one just said Storm Pegasus with the model number on it, because it's a replica version of this guy that works. It works. It's not right, if that makes sense. So that's warning number one. Always check the description, the item descriptions of what you're buying. I'll pop this back in. want to pop that back into its carrying case. So, step 2, make sure you are checking used conditions. So one of the big things is, I haven't run into a lot, but I know other people have run into. Some people on eBay and especially Facebook Marketplace will mark something as like used like new, or used but very good condition, and then it's not. It's just not in good condition, and it's just not how it was advertised. Luckily, I have been very lucky that everything I have bought online has been the quality that it was advertised as. These Beyblades here came as a set of 2, marked as used in very good condition. Used very good condition. Was not like new, was not used okay, it was used very good. I felt comfortable buying them. The person I bought them from had decent reviews, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy them. I really want this Salamander Beyblade, I'm gonna order them. They came in phenomenal condition. The only thing wrong with this Beyblade is this performance tip changes, and the second form of this is a little roughed up. The original form is basically completely intact, unused, to the point where I could probably get like a brand new Beyblade lifespan out of this Beyblade. This one too, the performance tip is almost completely like perfect. The only damage to this one is on the top. Like, it's been beat up a few times. But these were like better condition than advertised. These shaker cups came with their collector's editions. I had to buy third party because they had run out before I could buy them. I bought them third party for just over retail, and they were brand new in box as advertised. These came off Amazon, new in packaging, came as advertised. Facebook Marketplace, new in box, came as advertised. Always make sure you're looking at that condition, because had I bought I've seen some listings that I have not purchased myself, where it would have like the box for this Shark Beyblade. It would have the box. It would have a picture of the box, and it would be like new, not like a picture they took, like a Google picture. Like if I Googled Fornius F4 Beyblade and they found the packaging and posted that and said, "Hey, I'm selling one of these," but what they actually send is these pieces loose in a box without even the ripcord, no ripcord, just the launcher and the Beyblade in a box wrapped up in a Disney Princess Ziploc bag. But had I looked at the condition, maybe it said used very good condition or used good condition, but I was expecting new. Always make sure you're looking at that used condition so you don't set yourself up for disappointment. If it does arrive in a different used condition, say they marketed it as like new and you bought it and it came very heavily used or even slightly used, you could always dispute that with Facebook Marketplace or with eBay. You didn't get what you paid for. 9 times out of 10, you will either eBay or the seller will have to pay the shipping for you to return it to them and get a refund. Along with used condition, another thing that will likely be in the descriptions of what you're buying is the materials certain things are made of. So like the Beyblades will usually say die-cast metal and plastics and blah blah blah. With title belts, so this is off of the official WWE shop, and it says fake leather, metal plated, etc., etc. This I bought off of eBay years and years and years ago. One, if you know anything about title belts, you know this is a bit oversized for the title belt that it's supposed to represent. It's a little bit, the normal one's a little bit smaller than this. Two, the material is so cheap. I paid, I want to say $200 for this replica belt. This is ripped open. The paint's peeling, and I have been taking care of this stuff. Like I clean these regularly, and it's just, this is not holding up. Ooh, that hurt my ears. It's feels like it sounded like rubbing sandpaper. Yeah, so the materials on this, not great. This is absolutely falling apart. I've only had it for a handful of years. So you want to make sure you're looking at materials stuff are made out of when you're buying collectibles online. This was $200, and at the time when I got it, I was ecstatic. It looked awesome, but the longer I've had it, the more it's degraded. And it's to the point where I can't go to eBay about it because I bought it so long ago, and I left a nice review when I got it because it was new. It looked great when I got it. So you just gotta pay attention. This is a big old advertisement to pay attention and not be like me. Just don't be like me and pay attention to what you're buying. Last but not least, user reviews. User reviews are the most important thing ever. Had I looked at the user reviews for the person selling this title belt, I probably would have found a handful of reviews saying cheap materials being used for the belts. Would I have still bought the belt? Probably, because at the time I really wanted an NWA heavyweight title belt, and so I bought it. The reviews for the heavyweight title on WWE Shop are pretty good, with one overriding gripe, which is that the plate is flat and not curved, which I'm not a huge, that's not a deal breaker for me. I wanted the World Heavyweight title belt, I bought the World Heavyweight title belt. With these guys, user reviews, these came directly from, I believe, Hasbro on Amazon. I could be wrong about that. I'll have to check, but user reviews were phenomenal. I felt comfortable buying them. On Facebook Marketplace, it's the one place where for some reason I decided to not check the user reviews. So, the first time I tried to order this Fornius launcher, it's on the ground now, but the first time I tried to order this Fornius launcher Beyblade, the person selling it was selling it for like $20 plus $5 shipping, somewhere around that. The Beyblade, if I buy it off Amazon, the current cheapest one as of recording this video is like $35 plus like $8 shipping. So we're over $40 at that point. So half the price, roughly, for the Beyblade. I'm gonna buy it off of Facebook, not Amazon. So I order it. About a week goes by. They confirmed the order like the next day. The same day, actually. No, this one they confirmed the same day. And then a week later, they're like, hey, sorry, I sold it on eBay. I'm going to have to refund you. And they refunded me, and there was no communication other than that. It was just a week of me waiting for my Beyblade and then told, hey, sorry, don't got it. Looking at the reviews afterwards, there were a couple that had said, like, I never received the product, or they canceled my order that I had placed. I don't blame the person. They tried to post what they were selling on multiple places to try and get it sold. That's on them. But had I looked at those reviews, I might have been a little more wary, or at least aware that when they messaged me to be like, hey, don't got it, I wouldn't have been taken by surprise. I did end up having to find this through another seller on Facebook Marketplace that had better reviews, actually, and they came like within a couple days. With these guys, originally I had found a listing because I was looking specifically for this Salamander Beyblade. It's pink and red and gray, and it looks really nice. I had originally found a listing that had 2 arenas and like 7 Beyblades for like $30, which is an insane deal. And the person who was selling it had only sold like 5 things through Marketplace and had no reviews. I didn't look at the location, and it turned out they lived a little bit farther away from me than probably maybe they wanted to pay shipping fees for. And for whatever reason, they never confirmed the order. And so because they never confirmed it, Facebook just canceled it after like a week. So I had to go, I searched so hard through Facebook Marketplace to find another one of these, and I found it where this was being sold with this one, with launchers, for like $20. This one here, the reason I wanted to go through Facebook Marketplace is because, again, it's like a $40 to $50 Beyblade new that I figured maybe I can get a good condition one on Facebook Marketplace to still have for my collection that maybe isn't like perfect. It came in better, like I said before, it came in better condition than I had expected, and it was worth the money I spent. The person selling this set had really good reviews. They were also selling the same set on Mercari, but they had actually put that as part of the description. They had like, check out my Mercari store in their like Facebook Marketplace bio, which is how you probably should do things. Had I known the other person was also selling on eBay, I probably would have checked the eBay listing and seen, hey, it's canceled. I checked the Mercari listing on this and saw it was still available on both Mercari and Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, hey, I'm good to order this. So yeah, like I said earlier in the video, big old PSA about don't be like me. Don't be like King Wolfile. Check user reviews, descriptions, and I'm forgetting my own main points. Use conditions before you're buying stuff, especially third-party online for collections. Having collectibles and having things that you enjoy surrounding you is great for your mental health. So the least you can do is make sure that buying that thing isn't going to stress you out. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was at least a little bit instructional to you, and if it wasn't, you got to hear me rant a little bit about Facebook Marketplace. Take the rest of your day to be good people. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.